We just checked out of our hotel and now we're walking to what restaurant?
Breakfast.
What's the restaurant called?
Okay.
We're walking to a restaurant to grab breakfast with a couple of our friends. And then after that, we'll probably find our way back to the trail and get a few miles in for the day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are we good on Sunday 4? Hello, it is day 77 of the PCT and we've just returned to the trail from South Lake Tahoe after a morning of seeing our friends and having breakfast and stuff. Got a ride from South Lake Tahoe to the trail from a very kind trail angel named Lisa, so thanks Lisa. And it's going to be a short hike today. We don't want to get too far ahead of our friends. That we want to do the Sierra or the High Sierra with them, but they are zeroing today in South Lake Tahoe, so we won't hike too far today, so we don't get too far ahead. And yeah, it's about midday right now. Historic Pony Express National Historic Trail. Yeehaw! So our ride back to the trail actually dropped us off about 0.8 miles further down the trail than where we got off the trail. So we've decided to walk that 0.8 miles to where we actually got off, and then we'll turn around and make our way south again. It's not important for everybody to have a continuous footpath, but it is a goal of ours. So we're in no rush today because, like I said, we don't want to get far ahead of our friends. So why not continue that path and make up that 0.8 miles? Speaking of which, a few weeks ago we did have to jump ahead really far on the trail. We missed up 217 miles from Ashland to Dunsmuir in Northern California due to a large wildfire, which we checked today, and I think the trail is reopened and that fire has been contained. So what we're thinking we'll do is we'll finish going south through the Sierra, and we'll rent a car and road trip back up to Ashland, Oregon, complete those 217 miles that we missed, and then road trip back down to Kennedy Meadows South to go through the desert.
From where we got dropped off, we took a little alternate trail back to where we got off 2 days ago so we can make a continuous footpath. So we'll backtrack right to the road there and then take the PCT up along this way.
Okay, so the piece of trail that we just did wasn't actually on the PCT and we don't have to repeat that. Cool. We section hiked the Pony Express. Like 0.6 miles of it. So if you can see the green roof through the trees right there, that is the A-frame, which was right next to where we got off the PCT and caught a hitch into South Lake Tahoe. So now we're across the street and we will continue south again. We've decided to carry our new shoes for a while because the ones we've been wearing are in good shape so far. Like the treads have definitely worn out, but they don't have like the rips in them. So it just feels too early to like trash these. So we'll get to Kennedy Meadow North and then assess there if it's time to start with the new shoes or not, or if we keep carrying the new shoes until we're desperate for a fresh pair. Looks like a trail crew has been through here, or just a Forest Service, to gather up dead trees and loose debris. I guess that's a strategy. If there's ever a fire here, it'll, I don't know, contain it better, I think. The longest 3.5 miles ever. It's so steep. I feel so sluggish. Must be the Taco Bell dragging me down. Or I had a lot of coffee today. Caffeinated. Well, I gotta learn my lesson. I never feel great after having caffeinated coffee. Really gotta stick to decaf. But almost at camp. Almost time to take off the heavy backpack. Just chill. Our tent has been set up right in front of this potato. And now we are sitting over here on these rocks, on these potatoes, having dinner and mostly just snacks tonight because we had a lot of food in town.